massive landslide. But Thursday's dramatic set of local election results in England, Scotland and Wales do give us a better idea of how the country might vote on June the 8th. Here's Emma Vardy with a behind-the-scenes look at how the day after polling unfolded.
Good morning, it's 7 o'clock on Friday the 5th of May.
The dawn of another results day. Anticipation hung in the air. Well, in the Today studio at least.
Early results from the local elections in England suggest there's been a substantial swing from Labour to the Conservatives.
While the pros did their thing, I needed breakfast.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm going to pinch a sausage.
The overnight counts had delivered successes for the Tories, but with most councils only just getting started, there was plenty of action still to come.
It's not quite the night of Labour's nightmares. There's enough mixed news in Wales, for example. Looks like they're about to hold Cardiff, that they'll try and put a reasonably brave face on. But in really simple terms, you're 4 weeks from a general election, the Tories are going forward and Labour are going backwards, and UKIP have disappeared.
How does it compare being in here to doing the telly?
I can dress like this.
Hugh, how do you prepare yourself for a long day of results then?
We're not even on air yet, as you can see, and already in Tory HQ this morning there's a kind of, we're a bit scared about this will make people think that the election's just going to be a shoe-in.
Yeah, I think leave it like that, perfect.
Yeah.
I want the Laura look.
Yeah, this is really good, isn't it?
Well, you might recognise this place. Usually we're in here for the daily politics, but it's been transformed for the election results programme. Party's about to start.
Conservative wins kept on coming. But hours went by without UKIP winning a single seat. It was getting awkward.
The joke going around Lincolnshire County Council today from the Conservatives is that the Tories have eaten the kippers for breakfast.
We will rebrand and come back strong.
What about morale?
Morale, I think, is inevitably going to take a bit of a tumble, particularly if Theresa May starts backsliding on Brexit. And then I think we will be totally reinvigorated.
There are a lot of good people in UKIP, and I wouldn't want to say anything unkind, but we all know that it's over.
UKIP
Right.
press officer.
Well, if you can drop me a line
Difficult
at press
job.
at UKIP.org.
UKIP weren't the only ones putting a brave face on it. Labour were experiencing their own disaster day too, losing hundreds of seats and 7 councils.
If the result is what these results appear to indicate, those will be disappointing results.
Can we have a quick word for the Sunday politics? We're doing a little bit of... A really quick question for the Sunday politics. How are you feeling? Downhearted or fired up for June?
Fired up, absolutely fired up. We're going to go out there. We cannot go on with another 5 years of this.
That's a man fired up. How's it been for you today?
Tiring. It always is, but I love elections. I really enjoy them.
Even on a day like today?
Yeah. Obviously, we're disappointed at some of the results, but it's been a mixed bag where some of the opinion polls and commentators were predicting we would be wiped out, and we haven't.
As for the Lib Dems, not the resurgence they hoped for, but there was this. After a dead heat in Northumberland, the control of a whole council came down to the drawing of straws.
This is the brains of the operation.
The section of England in which we had elections yesterday was the section of England that was most likely to vote Leave.
When you go to sleep at night, do you just have election results cycling through that mind of yours?
The answer to is if that's still happening, I don't get to sleep, but there we go.
Maybe practice some yoga. We got you a banana if you need one.
Thank you very much, and I have one.
I'll keep it then.
With the introduction of 6 regional mayors, Labour's Andy Burnham became Mr Manchester. But by the time Corbyn came to celebrate, the new mayor was nowhere to be found.
We want you to stay for a second because I've got some results in from Scotland.
I used to present news, as you probably know, so I used to present BBC Breakfast in the morning.
The SNP had notable successes, ending 40 years of Labour control in Glasgow.
What did you prefer, presenting or politics?
Oh, politics is much, much harder.
And it certainly had been a hard day at the office for some. UKIP's foothold in local government was all but wiped out, leaving the Conservatives with their best local election showing for years.
So another election results day draws to a close. But don't worry, we'll be doing it all again in 5 weeks' time. For now, though, that's your lot. Off you go. Off you go. That'll do. See you in June.